And right now, a former military member and now licensed behavioral health provider is advocating for policy changes. And as a disclaimer for you, some of the content of this story may be triggering for some viewers. Our ABC 7's Olivia Vera is live in studio and brings us more from this story. Olivia?
Hi, Paul. Hi, Marcel. Well, Tara Fields says her book aims to address failures in military mental health care and the Brandon Act.
They will us into the operating room where soldiers are bleeding out, screaming for help. And I have the tools and the resources to help these soldiers. But what they do is they handcuff us to the bed rail. All the tools are on that platter to do surgery, but no surgery is being done.
She says this quote from her book describes what it's like trying to provide mental health services for those in the military.
That does something to your psyche as a mental health provider.
Fields is a former military captain and earned her master's via the Army's social work program.
I'm sick of watching our policymakers pay lip service to something that is terrible of a problem that we're facing.
She says she left the military to better help those in need as a therapist. In her book, she describes stories like Brandon Casadas, a sailor who committed suicide by jumping into a rear rotor. Casadas' family helped draft the Brandon Act, which would allow any member of the armed forces to seek mental health care without consequences. But Fields says that many commanders are still unaware of acts like this. She says she will be spending over $20,000 of her own money to have these books printed and distributed.
I am preparing currently to send 585 copies, one to every senator, governor, and sitting House of Representatives member to call on action.
According to the Department of Defense Suicide Event Report, 523 service members died by suicide in 2023. Reporting in studio, Olivia Vera, ABC 7.
All right, thank you so much for that report, Olivia.